I came from the media background, and I'm one of those that have been very aggressive when it comes to the media spaces.
Right.
I've done nothing else since I left secondary school other than just media. Mm-hmm. And therefore, I looked for my space within the media platform to lobby and advocate for areas and things that I thought that are worth my cause. And that is what propelled me into politics, because I realized that in the media, you may have the voice, but you don't have the opportunity to do what you say. You just say, oh, people are dying of alcoholism, but you have no opportunity to provide a solution or provide an intervention. Mm-hmm. So I felt like the media was a bit limited for me. Mm-hmm. I am vocal, yes. I am intelligent, yes. I am so resourceful, yes. But I'm not providing tangible solutions. So I decided, let me try it out in politics. Mm-hmm. And before I joined politics, I tried to just provide a solution within where I was, within my space. And therefore, I started a campaign against illicit alcohol, which was a menace and now has come back as a menace in Central Region. Right. And in the media platform where I was, I got an opportunity to actually say it like it has never been said again. Mm-hmm. I actually led a campaign for crackdown around that area. And I remember the morning that I decided I'm going to shout out that people should actually come out of their comfort zones and rescue a generation. I was arrested the same day. Mm-hmm. And I got a lot of court cases around me. Some of them I still attend to court cases even today. That is from 2013 to date. Mm-hmm. And so I went on and I started off a foundation. And I decided I'm going to start rescuing the young people from alcoholism. I am going to rehabilitate them. I am going to empower them. And somehow I became very popular. And people were somehow aligning with my agenda.
Mm-hmm. So this was in which year?
I started off, my campaign against illicit alcohol started in the year 2003.
Right.
But my very vigorous campaign, I did it in 2013. And in 2014, that's when I was arrested. I was taken to court. I got into a lot of problems, but finally I can say there was tangible results. And I remember there is that day that I decided I'm going to be on air for 4 hours and I'm going to shout out about alcohol, illicit alcohol, and identify the people who are vending, the people who are manufacturing. And where I was broadcasting, I was in a third floor, or at a third floor, and I could see police officers waiting for me downstairs with their sirens, waiting for me to finish my broadcast so that they can arrest me. And I decided before they arrest me, I got to do it. And I did it. Mm-hmm. The former president, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, is the one who rescued me behind the bars, behind the scenes. And he told me, you know what you did was illegal. You incited the country. You're actually supposed to be in. But because you are doing it for the generation, for the people, we'll try and see how we can help you. But tomorrow, when you report to that station, do it again and again and again and again, because you're also helping me, because he was looking for an opportunity to come out, but he could not come out because the problem was more Central Kenya, mm-hmm. and he was a president from Central Kenya, so he didn't want to look like he's fighting, or rather he's coming in to support his people in isolation. So he wanted somebody else to do it.
Right.
And I did it. And therefore, I did that, I think it was on a Saturday morning. On Sunday, he asked me whether I can go back on air and still do it. I told him, sir, you know, Sunday is a worship day for us, but Monday I'll be there. And I did it on Monday. And on Tuesday, he called all Central Kenya MPs to State House and told them to go and do what Gathoni is doing on radio. And that is where the illicit crackdown started. Mm-hmm. He gave me a medal, head of state commendation for that.
Right.
But I think the medal was not as weighty as the punishment I've gotten out of the campaign. So that's how I started off. So I realized that other than just sitting on a microphone and speaking, I need to step out and provide leadership.
So then this opened up that space for you.
Yes. So 2017, I decided I'm going to vie as a woman representative for Kiambu. And to my shock, people gave me amazing support. Right. I got 899,000 votes. I got more votes than the president. I got more votes in my county. I got more votes than the president.
Region, yeah.
And in the country, I was the third most elected person of the year. I was third most elected after the president and he's running. Was it a running mate? No, the prime minister.
Did that shock you?
Yes, it did shock me. But it also opened my eyes. It also gave me an opportunity to reevaluate myself and get to know who I am, because I didn't know who I was until I was able to do something and I saw impact.
All right.
So when I was elected, I got an opportunity to actually run a rehab as a county woman MP, the first ever woman MP to start off a rehab and run it and see results. And my rehab was launched by His Excellency the President. And he was one of my fans. He kept on even referring patients to me. He referred to me Gatheri. You remember the Gatheri? Gatheri man? Yes. You remember Gatheri man?
Right.
Gatheri man, yes. So he actually followed what I was doing and I was very happy.
Right.
But I can tell you it has not been smooth for me. You know, having been elected as the third most elected person in the country, I mean, everybody, I mean, I was the star of attack. And I got a lot of attack, especially from the men. Let me tell you, men are scared when they see a strong woman coming up. That I can tell you without blinking, because the attacks I got. I fought with my governor. My governor thought that I am becoming very popular, my governor then. And we started fighting over the same issue. I am trying to rehabilitate young men. He came up with another parallel program to take the same men I'm rehabilitating to another channel. And we started fighting. I remember there's one fierce battle we fought politically in front of the president in Kiambu.
Right.
Where the president came for a function and we are fighting in front of him because I'm saying this, he's saying this in public. And he had organized a whole can I say, a whole battalion of young men to heckle me in front of the president. But I stood my ground and I said, Your Excellency, you can see what I've been going through trying to rescue a generation. But I thank God, my sister, because today I can take you to a home of a man whom I rescued, who is now a family man, a farmer, a businessman, somebody who is running his business, not one or two. I can show you about 50 people who have gone through my program and are successfully rehabilitated, and they are running their livelihood.
Right.
Now come to 2022.
Right.
I decided that I have had an opportunity to serve a county which is really huge.
Can I hold you on to that point?
Yes.